Hey everybody, how you doing today? I had a question recently from somebody who just became a new real estate agent, and they asked how they could build relationships with a home builder. And I'm thinking that they would like to be able to maybe sell new construction homes for a home builder, or just have another source of some place to bring buyers after maybe they've been looking at homes for a long period of time and haven't found anything. So the first thing I would do is I would just simply reach out to the different home builders in your area, and I would get all of the information from them that a customer would be getting, because you, as the real estate agent, if you're working with the buyer, you're essentially gonna be and should be that first source of contact. So ideally you want to be contacting the builder before your buyer does, because you want to be able to ultimately bring your buyer to the right builder. So if you know the different builders in the area, you know what they have to offer, there may be some clients that are a better fit for builder A as opposed to builder B, and there may be some clients that are a better fit for builder B, which is a custom home builder, rather than builder A. So it's good for you to know all of that. So I would start by just contacting the builders, introducing yourself, and let them know that you do want to have a relationship with them. You're looking for a builder or a couple builders that you can refer or bring clients to. And if a builder hears that, they're of course going to think possible future business for themselves. So they're going to want to either meet with you or get you all of the information that you need. I would say that you would want to find out what the standard features are that each builder offers. One of the biggest reasons for that is some builders offer lot improvements as part of their standard feature. So that makes the base price a whole lot different between builder A and builder B. If builder A includes a certain amount for lot improvements and building permits, which in our area is around $18,000, but builder B does not include this, then you can let your buyer know why there's a $20,000 price difference between the two right off of the bat. I've mentioned this before in my previous videos, but I do have a consulting / coaching service. So if you're in real estate sales, wanting to do new construction sales or starting off in new construction sales, it's a service that I can offer to help you through things and come up with new ideas. And same goes if you're somebody out there looking to start a home building company or building a spec home. Any of that information that you would need. My contact info will be in the details of the video, along with what the monthly amount is. That'll do it. And they'll have usually a standard features list that they can share with you. Check out their website and look at their floor plans. One thing you would want to know from the builder is how much is the co-broke that you're offering, because once you do bring a buyer into the builder, you're going to want to know how that process works. Are they going to give you a full co-broke, 2.4% or 3%? And is that of the total construction cost? Is there anything subtracted out from there? You want to know what you're going to be earning there and when it's going to be paid to you. We as a builder, we have that first draw at the closing of the construction loan before the house starts. And we make sure that if there's a realtor that brought us a buyer, we make sure that their commission is in that first draw. That way they don't have to wait until the house is done in order to get paid. And I think that's sometimes a misconception that realtors have, and maybe a reason why they don't want to bring buyers to builders is because, well, now they have to wait 6 months to a year to get paid, and that's not true. You get paid at the closing of the construction loan. So you want to get all of the information that you can on each of the builders, and after you're talking with them, you might have one that you end up liking. Ideally, you want to just have one go-to builder. Now, when you're working with a buyer, you know, and this is the same with, like, you know, if you go online and, you know, how do you pick your builder, or how do you pick a contractor, you know, interview 3 contractors. And yes, I'm not disagreeing with that, but me, I know how I am. If I wasn't a builder and I just did real estate, but I knew a builder like myself, and I felt confident in that builder, and I knew that that builder was going to take care of them, you know, yeah, if they ask for other builders to meet with, of course I'm going to recommend others along with this initial builder. But ultimately, you know, most of these clients are going to trust you, and you've maybe built a relationship with them already, so you can just bring them to the builder that you feel confident with. So many times I end up meeting with buyers and they're with a realtor, and the realtor is bringing them to a bunch of different builders, and most of the time it ends up being a waste of time for me. So if you tell a builder, if you pick a builder that you really like and you feel confident with bringing people to them, and you tell them, hey, look, you know, when I do have buyers, I'm not just going to be bringing them to you and 2 or 3 other builders. I'm going to bring them right to you, unless of course they ask to meet with other builders, but you're my builder of choice. And that's a good way to build the relationship with a builder as well. You know, me, just on the building side, I've got good relationships with a couple to a few realtors out there. There's tons of realtors in our market. I've dealt with many of them, but as far as ones that I have a relationship with, there's really only a couple that are out there. So if you're starting off, you know, it's not like there's a ton of competition for you to have a good relationship with a builder. If you make sure that you have a good relationship with a builder, you will, and you'll be probably one of the few that does. So, you know, that would be the first thing, is getting all of the information that you can. Maybe kind of decide who you like. Ideally, if you can meet with them, you know, walk through their model home, so you can get a feel for everything that they do. And maybe you're the type of person that really believes in a quality build. Maybe you have a building background, and you want to make sure that any clients that you're bringing to a builder, they're going to be building a home that you would want built for yourself. And that's how, you know, the realtors that I have relationships with, that's kind of what they believe. If they were going to build a house, they would be building with us. They would not be going anywhere else. And so because of that, they are going to bring their clients to us. So, you know, to recap that first point, I guess, go out, pretend like you're going to be building a house. Find your builder. Go out, if you're the realtor, find your builder. Find the builder you would want to build your house. And that's the builder that you want to have a relationship with. And that's the builder that you want to bring clients to. So once you found that builder that you really like, that you would build with, the next step to getting a little bit closer would be asking if you could do open houses for them. Now, if this is a bigger builder and they already have salespeople, that might not be possible, because those salespeople are probably doing open houses. But maybe if it's a smaller builder that, you know, maybe they do still have a salesperson, but maybe their model isn't open all the time, or maybe they've got a model and they've got another spec home as well, and the model's open, but the spec home's not open because they just have one salesperson. So you could ask if they would be willing to let you do open houses there and initially give them the leads. And that would be good for you, because you're going to meet people that are going to come in. You could probably get some type of a commission if you're referring those clients to the builder. And then also, you could be the one to list their existing home when it comes time to sell. Or you could be the one that helps them find the lot that they're looking for and writes the offer on the lot. Now, the builder might not be open to doing that right away. You might need to develop more of a relationship with the builder, and you can do that by just staying in touch. You know, if you do end up bringing in somebody to the builder, I mean, that's going to end up going a long way. The more that you are in touch, you know, the more they're going to consider letting you do an open house. You know, or maybe, you know, if your broker's okay with it, you know, depending on the type of real estate office that you work for, you could actually sell new construction houses for a builder, and you can do both. I do both. I do real estate and I sell new construction homes. So that could be a possibility as well, you know, and that would definitely, you know, you'd be getting right into that industry, and you would be learning quite a bit about new construction. You could be getting experience with that. So that could be an option as well. So those would be goals that, you know, if you want to, you know, only do new construction or a lot of new construction, you know, try to find a builder that will let you do open houses for them. And again, if it's a big company builder that has lots of employees and lots of salespeople, that's probably not going to be possible. But if you can find a smaller builder, or somebody who is building a spec house, then, you know, I'm sure they would be more than happy to have you sit in their house when they're not able to. So those would be some options there. So going back to the point before that, you know, getting information from the builder as far as any, you know, literature they have, standard features, what they offer, how they do things. You know, you really want to study up on that and learn as much as you can there, because if you want to be the realtor in your town that is known for new construction and new construction knowledge, then you want to obviously have some knowledge. So you want to be able to maybe tell your clients right off the bat, as soon as you start working with them, put the bug in their ear. You know, hey, look, if we're looking for homes and we can't seem to find anything that you like, you know, would you be open to talking with a builder? Would you be open to considering building a house? And if you've got some basic knowledge on how things go, you can give them that information, and that's probably going to make them more open to being open to that. Because I think a lot of people out there who are looking at existing homes, their realtor's not really mentioning anything about new construction to them. So it's not really even anything that they're thinking of. They may not think that they can even do it. But if you're an advocate for it up front, you know, it could save you some time as well. So you're not out there looking for a year for a house that doesn't exist. You know, you look for a month or two, and then maybe they'll talk to the builder that you recommend or refer them to, and they would move ahead with building, and that saves you some time as well. One of the other things, I've talked about this before, I would start a Facebook group for the town that you're in, and I would call it something regarding, you know, new construction or building a home in, you know, Allenton, Virginia, you know, whatever the name of the town is. You know, even though you don't know anything about new construction homes at this point, and people would join the group and they may have questions. Say you get one person that joins the group off the bat. They've got a specific question that you don't know the answer to. Well, get in touch with the builder that you've been talking to or that you like, ask them the question, get the information, and get back to that person. That group will start growing. People within the group will start talking with each other. And if it's got the name of the town in the group, then, you know, it's most likely going to be people specific to that area, which is good for you. Now, these are obviously people that are interested in building a home. So if you are the moderator of that group and you're also the realtor, you know, you can be the one that if they're in that group interested in building, you can be the one that represents them through the building process. So that's just another thing that you can do as well. So I hope that those tips help. If you want more than that, let me know and I can try to come up with some more. I appreciate your time. If you got a fellow realtor that is looking to kind of get into this, share this with them. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I do new videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Take care and God bless.